videos and stuff that they sent me. But what does that say about American society? I'm talking about right now as they censor everything. And I believe it's a part of what is going on with the economic collapse, the ineptitude and malfeasance of the government. What does that say about the time we're living in for this so-called American republic or this American democracy?
Well, it says we're living in a time of extreme decadence and hypocrisy. At a time when the people who used to be the defenders of free speech, that is the political liberals and the left wing, are now the worst censors. It's crazy. When I was younger, I remember it was a time when conservatives were calling for limits on free speech, and liberals and leftists unanimously opposed those limits. The liberals and leftists essentially unanimously supported the rights of Nazis to march in Skokie, Illinois. The American Civil Liberties Union stood up for that. And there were countless other examples of a commitment to free speech from the left. And that's all gone now. And when I asked myself, well, where did it go? It seemed to change pretty quickly, because I remember in the 1990s, for example, when the movie JFK came out. And throughout my entire academic career, I spoke with many dozens of fellow professors who unanimously either understood that President Kennedy was murdered in a coup d'etat, or at least admitted that that was very likely. I never ran into a single professor in decades in the academy up through the 90s that didn't say that quite openly and understand that, or at least was open to it. But then after 9/11, it was a similar situation. I was at the University of Wisconsin, and every single colleague with whom I discussed 9/11 after I woke up to it in late 2003 agreed that it might very well be the case that this was a coup d'etat, as the Truth Movement was arguing. But none of them would go public. And when I was shut down and forced out of the university for doing teach-ins about this and speaking about this on a radio show, none of my colleagues spoke up for me very strongly. Only one spoke up at all or did anything and put anything on the line. That was Professor Jim Leary in the folklore program at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. God bless him. He's a good man. But the atmosphere changed. And I think 9/11 was mainly what changed it. I think that 9/11 was a mass mind control event that paralyzed the nation with fear. And since 9/11, the American commitment to free speech has not been what it used to be.